Somewhere Over the Rainbow, instrumental style. We're going to let the guitar do the singing for us. New guitar tutorials every single Monday. Hit subscribe if you like this kind of content. If you want printable version of these tabs, you can get them by becoming a Patreon. You'll see links here. A link to the specific tab is pinned in the first comment of the comment section. I'll have all the tabs on the screen though, so you can still follow along even if you aren't a Patreon. My email's in the description if you want some one-on-one lessons, and that's it. Go ahead and grab the guitar brain attention span, follow me on in, and let's learn how to play Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So let's have fun with those first four measures. We're going to make a G chord and we're going to strum through with our thumb the first four strings. Your melody's this G note. You could pluck the first four, but I like the sound of strumming through. But make sure that you don't strum through that G string. You want that G string to catch you. Because if you strum the G string, the melody sounds like the G string. So just the first four strings. And you're going to make an E minor up here, classic, A minor shape, 7th fret, and strum the middle four strings. Your melody's that G note. And then take that same shape down here to B minor and strum all the way through. Third fret, which is you're already playing it, open E string, 2nd fret, and then come down here to the 10th fret and make what you know as a C7 shape up here on the 10th fret. Strum through with, again, the melody being the G note, 8th fret of the B string. After that, come down and make a classic C, nothing too fancy. Thumb on the bass note, and then your index finger plays the open G. Then drop down, thumb on the D string, and middle finger plays the open high E. Then make a G major 7, 1st fret, 4th, 3rd fret. You're going to strum through. Your index finger mutes that A string. You're going to strum all the way through because the 3rd fret of the B string is your melody. And then there's this little arpeggio, G major 7 arpeggio. 3, 2, 5, 4, 5. Do, 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 do. Just to fill up some space there. 1, 2, 3, E, and a 4. So these four measures would be. Oops. So then we make this C here. We're going to pinch just these two. You can strum them if you want. The melody's the E note, 2nd fret of the D string. And then we're going to come up here and play 6, 5, 5. This is a cool C minor shape. Well, it's a minor chord first inversion. So this is the minor 3rd. Just to have in the bag. You're going to strum those 3, the A, D, and G strings. Then come down, 3rd fret, make a G, and you're going to play that with the open B string. Pluck the open G and open D together, and hammer on the 2nd fret. 1, 2, and E7. Thumb on the bass. These two fingers are going to play the G, 1st fret of the G string, and the B string. Then you're going to come down here, 7 on the A, and then 5 on the G. Move that same shape down to 4 and 2. Pinky grabs the 4th fret of the D right underneath there. Open G, then make a D chord, but you're just going to play the open D in the 2nd fret of the G string. Your middle finger will play the open B on that 4th beat. And then G note and a G string. Oof, lovely resolution. So it's 1, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1. And then there's this cool de-augmented shape where you're gonna 5, 4, 3, 3, and you're gonna triplet. So this will be 1, 2, then you're gonna go 3 pola 4, then strum through it on the 5th beat, 5, 6, and it's actually one measure of 6, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3 pola 4, 5, 6, and that turns it around. Let's play through the whole verse. Now, if you wanted to, you could play all that exactly the same except for the 8th measure because that sets you up for the part B. But there are some changes here. Like the very first measure, I arranged it like this instead. So 3rd fret and 5th fret, you're going to play the octave of a G. And when you come down here this time, you'll fret 8 and 9 of the B and the G, but play it with the open low E. So you get... instead of what it was the first time, like, oops, it's now. So the second measure would be the same. 3rd measure is the same. 4th measure is the same. 5th measure is the same. 6th measure is the same. 7th measure would be the same. 8th measure is different because that is setting us up for the change. So you're going to play 3rd fret of the low E, open G, and then your thumb is going to bounce down to that D string, back up T here, and then you're going to play. You could use your pinky or your ring finger. D string with the open, or the open D string with the 3rd fret of the B string. Now you can keep it in time. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, or you can let it ring 2 to build some tension. It's up to you. It's a pretty loose rhythm. You don't have to kind of keep it super tight. You can use those pauses to build some tension in this tune. And then we're into part B. Part B starts off. So what we're going to do here, 3rd fret, and we're going to play open G and B together. And then your pinky, so you could use your ring finger here if it's easier for you. It's going to play the 3rd fret on the offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then after that, you're going to make an A minor, but you're really only going to play the B and the G strings. So 1 and 2 here with the open A. 1. Pinky 3rd fret on the offbeat, 1 and 2 and, then just drop your thumb down and keep these 2 fingers the same, and now it's a D7, 3 and 4 and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, 5, 4, 5, 2 beats, and then reach that finger out to the 3rd fret and do it again, And then we're going to make this A minor shape, 5, 5, 5, 5, and play the E string, D string, B string, or G string, B string. 1 E and a. Grab a D7, 5, 4, 5 on the third beat. 1 E and a 2, 3, boom, and hit that third fret again, because now we're going to turn that rhythm over. Starts out the same with that G pattern. That's a little different though, and it's really cool. First fret of the A string, second fret with your ring finger on the B string, and you're going to play the open G as well. 1, and then on the offbeat, open E. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and we'll do this D7 up here. 5, 7, 5, 7. And then we're gonna go and make this shape, which is kind of crazy. 5, 6, 4, 7. It's like a G sharp diminished with a D in the bass. And then we're going to make an E minor with an A in the bass, which would be 0, 5, 4, 5, 5. And then D9 sharp 5, which would be 0, 3, 1, 0. Might be my favorite part in the whole piece because it just gets super dense with these chords. Very jazzy. This. Nice, right? Then we get back into the last verse, which has 8 measures that are the same. Well, here we did a little something different. We added a C6 here, so we're going to play, and then we're going to play C6, which is 3, 2, 2, 1, 0. This last measure, you get through those 4, and these 4 are the same except for the last measure. Here it changes. Open G, 2nd fret, open D, 4th fret. It's a nice little G major 7 arpeggio. And then we're going to repeat the 3rd measure in this one. And then we're going to strum through a G. And that's how we finish the tune. And that is how you play Somewhere Over the Rainbow in the Fingerstyle. I hope you dig it. Thanks. Whole finger from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you have it, folks. Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I hope you dig it. Thanks for learning with us. Check out these playlists here. They are geared towards people who made it through this lesson and want to learn something more in that similar style. Think about becoming a Patreon, cheaper than a cheap cheeseburger. And if you haven't subscribed, why haven't you done that yet? New guitar every Monday. We will teach you how to play the music that you want to make. All right, everybody, have a lovely weekend, and I'll catch you next Monday for the next guitar tutorial. Wednesday and Saturday, if you play ukulele, take care and have a lovely week.